Chucky is hungry, or should I say hangry, but whatever you want to call it. He's both. All right, I'm going to put this here for a second just so I can get the food in here because he's like raging right now. All right, you got to let me do it. I don't even know if anybody can see anything. All right, I'm probably going to have to take this apart because he's crazed. All right, let's try this. Hold on. I don't want to spill it. It's cheating if you just... Okay. I don't know if you can see. His food's in here. I'm going to grab my phone in a second. Hey! All right. Jeez Louise. This guy. So impatient. Okay, sorry. I got home from work kind of late today, and I always let my dog swim in the pool every day. And I'm also pet sitting for somebody, so I have their dog. Whew, so everything has just been kind of chaotic and crazy. My cat just knocked something off of my kitchen counter that had part of my protein shake in it from this morning, and my dog ate it. So, and it's not very much, but it's like, you know, something that now I gotta worry about, but I think he'll be fine. It wasn't very much. It's just chaos is in the air. And Chucky's eating dinner late, so he's really mad at me. Hey, Durka, how's it going? Happy Friday, y'all. Decided to do something a little different for Chucky. I think, I don't know, I don't like him living the same, like eating his dinner in the grass and his breakfast all day, every day. Like sometimes it's just fun to switch things up. And he loves this thing. This thing is actually made for pigs, and they sent it to us as a gift. It's Chucky's World, and we're just living in it. It's called the Snout and Snack, and it's like you basically put the food in here, and then this little snuffle mat, which is a lot like my rug, catches all of the crumbs, but like some of his pellets that you see, they're actually a little too big to fall through these little tiny holes. So he usually has to get pretty strategic. He usually tries to grab it and flip it upside down. Oh, look at the tail. Hey, Lorenzo, welcome in. Happy Friday. You guys doing anything fun for the weekend? For once, I have like a calm, quiet weekend, so I'm just like really excited to do nothing but just hang out with my animals. And the good news is that when I have weekends where I do nothing, I go live a lot more because I have more time. That's his strategy. Hold it upside down. Look at the tail. I hope my Wi-Fi is okay. Hopefully you guys can see. There you go, Chuck. He's happy. He is a stud. I totally agree. His belly is a little big right now because he was eating a bunch of grass, but he's a beaut. His skin is starting to get a little bit dry up here. It's kind of hard to tell on here, but that means that pretty soon here I'm going to have to brush him and do his little skincare routine. I have like a special brush that is meant... Sorry, I know I'm shaking the camera like crazy. I have a special brush that's meant to kind of like get rid of the dry skin, and it also like promotes like good circulation, so it actually helps his skin quite a bit. He's gotten really good at that. I'm worried one of these days he's just going to flip it upside down and dump everything out all at once. But I guess even if he does, at least there's this, because it takes him a while to get through it. Why you always got to put your face away from the camera with this toy? There we go. He's like really worn this thing down to nothing. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments. I was thinking about just super gluing that because he's so strong. Is it Newman? I don't know how to pronounce it. Hello. I don't know what that comment means, but hopefully it's nice. Something that always cracks me up with this toy is that he always ends up wearing his food because of his technique of flipping it upside down. I think it's supposed to be raining tomorrow, so I might have to get creative with how I feed him his breakfast and dinner tomorrow. I think it's time for me to pull out his memory game because it's been a long time. I don't even know if he'll remember how to use it, but he basically, like, I have a machine that holds food or Cheerios or something, and then there's a button, and I can put the button basically anywhere, and he has to push the button and then run in the other room to get his food, and it's like an amazing way for him to get exercise. And I'm like, man, it's been a long time since I've done that. So I wonder if he'll still remember how to do it. And something else I was thinking about is that once Halloween hits, it basically becomes photo shoot season because once it's like cold outside, I have like a whole backdrop with photography lights and props and Halloween decorations. And we usually do a photo shoot for Halloween, sometimes even 2. And then I, of course, do Christmas. I usually do something for New Year's and then Valentine's Day. So it's like this second half of the year is really photography season. It's modeling season for Chucky and my dogs and my cat. I'm still trying to think of what to dress him up as for Halloween. Oh yeah, I haven't shared it on YouTube yet because I've just been so busy today, but I'm going to probably in like an hour. I actually had him in a unicorn one today. So get ready for that because I'm going to post that in like an hour. It's already on my Instagram and my TikTok, but it was hilarious. I was worried because it's all white except for like the unicorn like horn and ears and stuff. It's like white, so I was like, "Oh my gosh." Putting something white on him when he's outside was like destined for mud. Hey, Free, happy Friday. He's actually getting really smart with these like animal mask things, whatever you want to call those, like the animal headgear I've been putting on him, because he's starting to figure out that when I put it on him, that there's food. So he is actually, it took me like 4 tries to get a video of him today because he was so fast. It makes him nuts when he can't flip it upside down fast enough. I would love to pet my cute pig. He's a good boy. He's working hard. He's working hard. He's focused. He's trying to get his food out of there. I pet him a lot. I always find myself like getting off my computer or like if I'm walking by and he's sleeping, I always just like lay on the floor with him because he's so cute. Yes, I unfortunately only speak English. I took German in high school, but that was like 15 years ago, and I took a little bit of Italian, but I'm worthless unless it's English. Wait, are you saying that you also had a pig at one point? It's amazing how many people have pigs because you really, like, you don't think that there's that many people with pet pigs, but it's way more popular than anyone thinks. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I try so hard to keep Chucky in good shape. I don't like to see any of my animals overweight. It's not good for them. It's kind of tricky with pigs because, I mean, I'm getting better now. I'm starting to learn and I've learned a lot. But it's tricky because they're pot-belly pigs. So they're supposed to have a big belly. Oh, there you go. They're supposed to have a big belly, but it's like you don't want it to be too big. And it's a lot easier to tell with like a cat or a dog if they're overweight, but it's kind of tricky with pigs. Oh. Well, and there was something that just came out that pigs are like, if you were to present them with like two different piles of food or like two bowls of food, they're smart enough to know which one has more. So they'll always go to the one with more food. And then they say that like if you're putting your pig on a diet, it's not like a dog where you would like cut their food in half. Like for a pig, you would literally start by taking like 1 tablespoon at a time because they can tell the difference when there's less food because they're just so smart. So, oh yeah, you should subscribe because we go live quite a bit and we post a lot of things. But they're just so smart with like quantities and stuff like that that like I feel like with the dog, they kind of know when you take some of their food away, but pigs no. And they are like they'll be mad. And there was also something that came out that they're smart enough to know when you're feeding the other animal more. So if you have another dog or another pig that you're feeding more, they are smart enough to know that. So they actually get jealous or they'll feel like they're being treated unfairly. Yay, thanks for subscribing. We appreciate any subscribes, likes. We go live quite a bit, but we also have a lot of videos of Chucky as a baby when I was like training him. I think like I actually need to go back. I was thinking about going through my channel and like just doing updates on like where I'm at with him, with like how he does with my dogs and his crate training and where we're at with training right now. And the last training video we did was actually teaching him to use a ramp to get up in my car because he went to the vet recently to get his hooves trimmed and he is too heavy for me to pick up. So I'm glad I did the ramp training. I also was thinking about making a video with like the most frequently asked questions, like what people ask about him the most. Oh, yeah, you watched it. Yeah, the grip tape was not happening. I think it's too humid in Georgia, but I was even thinking about it and like there is a spray that you can buy that it's almost like a sandpaper spray that when you spray it, it dries like sandpaper, but when I brought him to the vet, I just did it without the tape because the tape was a nightmare. And he really didn't even need it. He ran right up the ramp, no problem. And he ran right down. So I think it's just if he's moving fast enough, it's not a problem. It's when he's feeling lazy and slow that it's slippery. So I decided I'm not gonna do anything to it because I was like amazed. When he was ready to leave the vet, he ran up that ramp like it was nothing. Something else that I did that kind of helped to get him in the car the day of going to the vet was I actually got like a towel and I just kind of like wet the towel and I put the towel on the ramp and that seemed actually to be the easiest and it did seem to work. Good job, Chuck. Good job, Chuck. Yes, it's a boy. It's a him. But he doesn't care. He says that you can call me whatever you want as long as you call me. That was like kind of why I was thinking about redoing some of my videos because like when I first got him, I was learning so much And now that I know so much more, I feel like I could probably do like updated videos. My name's Ariana. It's so funny. It seems like this, whenever it's like this much, it's the hardest for him to get it out. How do you pronounce that name? Oh, thank you. Very cool name. Everybody always like asks if I'm related to Ariana Grande, and I'm always like, obviously not. Oh, Ryan, that's easy. Yeah, but I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it like Kyron? I don't know if I pronounced that right. That would be funny. We got Ryan and Kyron. That's so similar. It almost rhymes. That's not a nice comment. We really like the nice comments in here. Any mean comments, I really, I'm real quick to block people. I just don't care. We're all here to have fun. So when there's people who are not nice in chat, I always block them. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to wait and see if they apologize. If they come back as another hater, then I will block them. Sometimes I have to be patient because some people don't mean to be rude, like they're just joking or something. I think, well, I don't know that it's racist. I mean, Chucky's, he's black. He's not a cat, but he's a black pig. I love black people too. I love everybody. But I don't know that it's racist. I mean, let's be real. Chucky's black. There's like a lot of people in my comments that are like, they always joke around being like, I don't like that cat, or what a weird looking dog. And I think it's just like part of the joke. You really wrapped it around, Chuck. Hey, Shane Moose. Happy Friday. Welcome, welcome. Chucky's just about at the bottom of this thing. It's usually when it's like that much left that's the hardest for him to get it out. I think it's going to be a rainy day tomorrow. So with rainy days, we always do fun meal times. So maybe we'll go live tomorrow. Probably not in the morning because I'm not ready to go live at 7 in the morning. But maybe for dinner. Or maybe I can do like snacks or something with him where he can do some of his toys. Sharky Donkey, hello. He is so cute. And hey, sleepy time. I feel like I'm sleepy right now. Hey, Cinda. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing. That really helps us a lot. We're trying to grow our YouTube channel. So thank you. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to show my face right now because I'm wearing my work uniform. And I just don't want people to know the name of my company. There are some weirdos out there. Usually I change before going live, but I have not had time because today has been nuts. He is so content. He was really angry when I first started because he really wanted his food because I fed him late today, but he's feeling much better now. Hello, hubby bubby. I hope Radical is in a good way. Sometimes I forget how crazy it is to have a pet pig because whenever we have people come over for like pest control or lawn, like a lawn people, we're always like, people like lose their mind when they see him. And I feel like I've just gotten so used to having him as a pet that it doesn't seem so crazy. But it is crazy for a lot of people. It's going to make him crazy getting that last bit of food out of there. Yeah, I kind of laugh about that too, Sleepy. I'm always like, he's got such teeny little legs. They're so short, and his little hubs are so petite. And somehow they carry 82 pounds. He's moving this whole thing. Jeez. And for his tail, maybe for Halloween, I should dress him up as Eeyore and like put a little pink bow on his tail because his hair is getting so long. Ugh, I hope you guys can see. I am always getting sunscreen on my phone. And those feet move too because he's like super fast. If he like really wants something or if something scares him, he's like unbelievably fast. I've thought about dressing him up as Chucky because they do have dog costumes of Chucky where they have like a wig, and I was kind of thinking about maybe doing that for Halloween this year if I can find one that's big enough. Oh, hey, welcome back. Durka, I don't know if you know this, but as of now, it says that you're the #1 fan. And then it says that Free is the second top fan, and then Sleepy Time is the third top fan. I'm glad it brings me joy that it brings you joy. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I'm going to have to get dinner. I think I'm getting Taco Bell tonight. I usually get Taco Bell on Fridays. That's my Friday celebration. What are you doing, Chuck? You're looking for scraps? Yeah, I feel like you can't really go wrong with Taco Bell. That's like my favorite fast food joint. I could eat it every day. And it's like, it's not as cheap as it used to be, but it's still pretty cheap and you can get a lot of food. Oh, I've been debating getting the Mexican pizza. I've heard it's really good, but then other people say it like gets really soggy, and I don't eat meat, so I don't know if it would still be good without the meat, and it would be getting delivered to my house. So maybe I'll try it. But I just don't know like it because I know like the meat's like a big part of it. Oh, he's going to get some water. Oh, I've been to Jamaica a really long time ago when I was like a little kid for vacation. Hi, Chuck. I've got his little back scratcher over here. Maybe I can, once he's done eating, I can get him to roll over for some back scratches. There's still the same amount in that little orange thing that he apparently is just stuck. I was thinking about playing a game with him for his meal that maybe what I'm going to do is like get his food and put like little tiny piles, like hide some in the houses or like hide some like maybe by that bed. But I was thinking about just like hiding his food in different areas in the room and letting him find it all. I've never done anything like that with him, so I wonder how he would do. Their nose is supposed to be pretty good. I think they actually can smell, they have a better sense of smell than dogs. You're trying hard. You're doing a good job, buddy. You're trying so hard. I know. He's like, I can't get this thing to go any more upside down than this. I try not to help him though, because he's smart enough that if he really wants to get it out of there, he will. Get it, Chucky. Get it, Chuck. Oh, see, I don't want to help him. It's really good for him to use his brain. And it actually is like, it helps, it makes him feel better by letting him think and problem solve. Like it makes him happier to do that than for me to do it for him. The only time I really help him is if I'm in a rush or if I'm like, okay, I gotta go. Then, or like, you know, then I'll help him. But it's good for him to think about it. They say that pigs are like really good at strategizing. I haven't taken him on a ton of walks, only because I don't trust the dogs in my neighborhood. A lot of my neighbors let their dogs off the leash and they just kind of run loose around the neighborhood, and dogs attack pigs all the time. So, but I have been, you may have seen, like if you guys have seen our Amazon wish list, that we are trying to save up money for a like zip up wagon stroller kind of thing. Because if he's in like a zipped up stroller, I can like at least bring him to the park. And if I see a dog or something, I can put him in there. Oh, he wants his back scratcher now. I saw you grab it. You want this? He's going to roll over. Oh, his mohawk is up. That's how you know he's in the mood. Oh, there you go. You're going to fall right off. Oh, buddy. I cannot even tell you how many times he has done that. Here, come here, Chuck. I'll come to you. Oh, you're ridiculous. Here. You went for a ride there, buddy. Oh my God. He does it all the time. All right, he's got the food coma now. He ate his dinner, and now he's ready to just pass out. But there's still like 3 pieces of food left in there. I'm sure he hasn't forgotten. Yeah, who knew Chucky could do flips? He's not even embarrassed. I'm going to see if I can, like, I'm going to have to find a way of clipping that. Like, get a clip of that, because that was so funny. Gosh, Chucky is such a vibe. I'm always, like, looking at him being like, oh, man, I wish I could take a nap like this right now. Oh, that is so cute. I don't read him stories, but I should, because there is like they do say that pigs like to be read to. But maybe I should do that. I'm sure I could probably find like kid stories on my phone. But he does have like goodnight like lullaby music, and he's got lots of blankets and cozy stuff in his crate. And I actually really love snakes too. Oh, you said rat shakes. I thought it said rat snake. I love snakes. I used to have a pet snake growing up. But rats are awesome. I've always loved rats because they're just so smart and so cute. I love their little hands. Here. You have more right there. I've seen it. I've seen people do like adorable things with rats, like little agility courses where they like weave in through like little poles, and I love them. They're so cute. Oh, that's so sad. Hi, Bubba. Hi. Look at the dum-dum. There's a big dum-dum. Look at that belly. Look at that belly. Oh, that is so cute. I would love to get rats. The only reason I haven't is because I have a cat and I have dogs, and it's just hard to have rats because like I would really love for them to like be out and play, and I would like for them to like be able to be out with me, not all the time, but a lot of the time, and I don't want them to be in their cage all the time, and I just worry that my dogs or my cat or something would like honestly kill them. So it doesn't seem like I have the right house for that. Especially my one dog, he is like so crazy with like squirrels that I feel like he totally would. Yeah, I would love that. I'm just too scared. Like if something were to happen, because my one dog is like a serious hunting dog. Like I don't train him to hunt, but like he's really good at catching rodents in the yard. Like he catches squirrels and chipmunks, and I would never forgive myself if he killed one of the rats. I would never forgive myself. And the other thing is that my pet sitter is like deeply terrified of rats. So I don't think she would come over if I had rats. And it's hard enough to find a pet sitter who watches a pig, let alone a bunch of rats. And I would think it might be kind of hard to even find a veterinarian for rats. Yeah, I don't think, right. A fat spaniel's a little different. My one dog is like a Jack Russell beagle mix, and he would probably mess a rat up. If not him, my cat. I actually think my dog would be more dangerous than my cat. But who knows? I mean, maybe my one friend is a vet and she rehabilitates squirrels in her house. Hey, Axel, happy Friday. Um, she rehabilitates squirrels in her house, and her dogs are actually pretty good with them because they're relatively calm. But I don't, like I said, I would never forgive myself. When I was a little kid, we had birds and we had hamsters, and it was a big issue with our cat. So I just don't want to do it again. Sometimes nature is just going to nature, you know? You can only stop it so much. Oh, actually, you missed it. Chucky just did like a somersault off this step. I'm going to try and clip it and post it later. What now? I think he's probably got to go potty. Usually after he eats, he's got to go to the bathroom. And once he goes outside, I might just let him go out there and relax for a little bit. And I'm also hungry. I need to get my Taco Bell. Yeah, hamsters can be crazy, but they're also so cute. I've kind of made a rule for myself that I'm like, I'm only going to have animals that I have vets for them nearby. And it's really hard to find vets for hamsters and rats. And if they're sick or something, I would freak out if I didn't have vet care. All right. Well, Chucky's ready to go outside and go potty, so I'm going to let him go. But like I said before, I don't really have any plans for the weekend. So it looks like we're due for a skincare video. So maybe we'll go live this weekend and do some skincare. That would be fun. And maybe we'll do some more mealtime stuff. But thank you for hanging out, and hopefully we'll see you guys in the next live. So if not, have a fabulous weekend, and I'll